The story begins in the kingdom of Arendelle. We see a group of workers cutting blocks of ice, singing as they work. Among them is a little boy named Kristoff. Meanwhile, in the castle, a young girl named Anna is trying to wake up her older sister Elsa so they can play together. Elsa gives in, and with a touch of magic, she reveals her secret power, the ability to create ice and snow. The two sisters laugh and play as Elsa builds a snowman they name Olaf. Anna is thrilled, enjoying every moment with her sister. But during their game, Anna slips, and in Elsa's panic to save her, she accidentally strikes Anna with a blast of magic. Anna falls unconscious. Elsa is terrified, not knowing what to do. Their parents rush in, deeply worried. The king and queen of Arendelle realize Anna's temperature is rising dangerously, so they quickly set out to find help. From a distance, young Kristoff secretly follows them with his reindeer. The family travels deep into the mountains, reaching a hidden valley where mysterious rock-like creatures live. Their leader steps forward to heal Anna. He saves her life, but to protect her, he erases every memory connected to Elsa's magic. The healer warns that Elsa's powers will only grow stronger as she gets older. If she lets fear take over, she could lose control. The only way forward is for her to learn to master her gift before the people of Arendelle begin to fear her. But then, Anna and Elsa's father makes a decision. He shuts the castle gates and hides Elsa away from everyone's eyes. She spends years locked in her room, far from her sister, terrified that her magic could hurt someone again. Anna doesn't understand why her sister is shutting her out. Her memories of that night have been erased. So all she feels is the sadness of losing Elsa's closeness. Time passes. Their parents set out on a journey, promising to return in 2 weeks. But during their voyage, tragedy strikes. The ship sinks, and both of them are lost at sea. The news spreads quickly, leaving the entire kingdom in grief. Elsa remains hidden in her room, her fear of being discovered only growing stronger. Anna feels even lonelier, longing for the bond she once had with her sister. 3 years later, the city finally comes alive again with celebration. It's Elsa's coronation day. She is to be crowned queen. Anna is overjoyed. She rushes to put on her dress and runs out to join the festivities. In her excitement, she accidentally bumps into a young man. He quickly helps her up and introduces himself. Hans, a prince from the Southern Isles. Anna introduces herself too, proudly telling him that she's a princess of Arendelle. At that moment, the grand doors open and Elsa steps out, ready to begin the ceremony. She's crowned queen, but when she's asked to remove her gloves and hold the royal scepter, she hesitates. Fear flashes in her eyes. What if her powers betray her in front of everyone? Still, Elsa snillily takes off her gloves and holds the scepter. The cold begins to creep in. She feels the ice forming. And before anyone can notice, she quickly sets it down and pulls her gloves back on. And so, Elsa is formally presented to the people and crowned as Queen of Arendelle. Anna is introduced too, as the princess. The celebration begins, and the city fills with music and dancing. Anna looks at her sister with pride. She tells Elsa how happy she is to finally see her out of hiding. She reaches for her hand, hoping they can dance together. But Elsa quickly pulls away, afraid her powers might be revealed. She walks off, leaving Anna disappointed. Suddenly, Anna bumps into Hans again. This time they dance together, laugh, and take a walk outside. They spend hours talking, sharing stories about their lives. Hans admits he has 12 brothers who don't care for him. Anna opens up too, saying her sister always keeps her at a distance for reasons she doesn't understand. Hans then looks at her and says he likes her. Moments later, he proposes marriage. Anna, tired of loneliness and longing for love, says yes. Excited, she runs to Elsa to ask for her blessing, but Elsa is shocked. She refuses, saying Anna barely knows Hans. It's impossible to marry someone she just met that same day. Anna insists, raising her voice without meaning to. In front of everyone, she tells Elsa she doesn't want to live shut away from the world like her. Elsa's fear and anger explode. Ice shoots from her hands, forming a barrier of frozen spikes. The crowd gasps in shock as they witness her powers for the first time. Elsa panics, seeing their terrified faces. She flees the castle, running into the city. Without realizing it, she touches the fountain, and in an instant, the water turns to solid ice. The townspeople scream in fear. Elsa loses control, hurling icy blasts that nearly strike the crowd. Terrified, she runs faster and reaches the edge of the fjord. With one touch, the waters freeze solid beneath her feet. Elsa runs across the frozen river and disappears into the night, leaving Arendelle behind. Because of what happened, summer suddenly turns into winter in Arendelle. The entire city is covered in snow. That's when Anna finally understands the truth, why Elsa locked herself away all these years. She was hiding her powers, afraid people would fear her and turn away. Anna makes a decision. She won't let her sister face this alone. She will find Elsa and bring her back. Nervous but determined, she tells the people that Prince Hans will take charge until she returns. Then she sets off into the frozen mountains. Meanwhile, Elsa reaches the high peaks of the north. She lets go of her fear and embraces her magic. For the first time, she feels free. With a wave of her hands, she builds a magnificent palace of ice, a place where she can live alone, far from anyone who might fear her. For once, Elsa's truly happy. Back in the mountains, Anna struggles through the storm. Her horse gets spooked by falling snow and runs away, leaving her stranded. By nightfall, she is freezing. She stumbles into a small shop, hoping to buy warm boots for the journey. She asks the shopkeeper if he has seen Elsa, but he hasn't. There's a powerful snowstorm outside. Just then, the door bursts open. A young man covered in snow steps inside, asking the shopkeeper to let him pay for his supplies later. The shopkeeper refuses and throws him out. Anna watches him and realizes this is Kristoff, the boy she once saw long ago with the magical rock creatures. Anna rushes after him. She hands him the tools he was trying to buy and quickly asks for his help. She tells him she needs to reach the North Mountain. She believes her sister is there. Kristoff hesitates, confused by her request, but finally agrees to take her. A little later, Anna and Kristoff set off together. Along the way, she tells him everything about the sudden winter, about Elsa's magic, and that Elsa refused to let her marry Hans. Kristoff doesn't hold back. He tells Anna that Elsa is right, that she can't marry someone she just met. Anna tries to defend her feelings, but before she can finish, Kristoff silences her. He hears something strange in the woods. Suddenly, a pack of wolves surrounds them. Sven, Kristoff's loyal reindeer, charges forward to keep the wolves from attacking. One wolf leaps at Kristoff, but Anna bravely saves him at the last second. Together, they manage to escape, racing toward the edge of a cliff. With no other choice, they jump to the other side. Their sled crashes and bursts into flames, leaving Kristoff devastated. Anna promises that once they return to Arendelle, she'll buy him a brand new one. As they continue on foot, something incredible happens. They meet a cheerful little snowman who introduces himself as Olaf. He tells them that Elsa created him. The name feels strangely familiar to Anna, until she remembers. Olaf is the very same snowman Elsa made for her when they were children. Though Anna's memory had been wiped long ago, Olaf happily explains that he knows exactly where Elsa is and offers to take them there. Meanwhile, back in Arendelle, Prince Hans is trying to calm the people. He distributes blankets and supplies to help them survive the endless winter. Then, Anna's horse suddenly returns to the castle, alone. Hans realizes something is wrong. He quickly gathers a group of guards to search for Anna. But the royal advisor secretly gives a darker order. If they find Elsa, they must kill her, so that Hans can seize control of the kingdom. At that moment, Olaf leads Anna and Kristoff to Elsa's ice palace. Before they go inside, Anna asks them to wait. She wants to speak with her sister alone. Inside, Anna finally comes face to face with Elsa. She pleads with her to return home, but Elsa refuses. She's terrified that if she goes back, her powers will only hurt more people. Anna begs her again, reminding her that only Elsa can bring back summer. Overwhelmed, Elsa loses control. In her panic, she accidentally strikes Anna with a blast of ice. Kristoff rushes in and quickly carries Anna out, but she refuses to leave without her sister. Elsa, frightened and angry, summons a giant snow creature to drive them all away. As they escape, Kristoff notices Anna's hair turning white. He realizes something is terribly wrong, that the ice has struck her heart. Worried for her life, he decides to take her to the people he calls his family. On the journey, Kristoff tells Anna about them, and when they arrive, the truth is revealed. His family is none other than the magical trolls who once healed Anna when she was a child. The trolls adore Kristoff, and at first they mistake Anna for his true love. Kristoff insists they're only friends, but his feelings are becoming clearer with every moment. The troll elder examines Anna and delivers heartbreaking news. This time, the magic has pierced her heart, and it's slowly freezing solid. No spell can undo it. The only cure is an act of true love. Anna's hair grows paler by the second, her strength fading fast. Desperate to save her, Kristoff decides to take her back to Hans, believing that her true love's kiss is the only way to heal her. Meanwhile, Hans reaches Elsa's ice palace with the guards. They're searching for Anna and Elsa when suddenly the giant snow monster attacks, forcing them back. The guards, following the Duke's orders, try to kill Elsa. Elsa fights to defend herself. An arrow is fired straight at her, but Hans deflects it just in time, saving her life. Instead, the shot hits a heavy ice chandelier above, crashing down and knocking Elsa unconscious. The next day, Elsa wakes up in a prison cell, locked away by Hans himself. At the same time, Kristoff returns to the city. He hands Anna over to the guards so they can take her to Hans, then leaves with a heavy heart. He knows he's fallen for her, but believes Hans is the one who can save her. Anna, weak and fading, tells Hans everything. She begs for his kiss, believing it will save her. But Hans's face turns cold. He reveals the truth. He never loved her. He only pretended, planning to use her to claim the throne. Now that she's dying, he intends to let her freeze and then kill Elsa, taking the kingdom for himself. He leaves Anna locked inside, helpless. At that moment, Elsa breaks free from her chains and escapes the dungeon. Outside, Kristoff sees a fierce blizzard forming over the castle. Realizing Anna is in danger, he rushes back to save her. Inside, Olaf finds Anna collapsed on the floor, shivering with cold. He lights a fire to keep her warm and gently asks what happened. Anna tells him everything, that Hans never loved her. Olaf reminds her of the truth she's been blind to, that Kristoff is the one who truly loves her. At the same time, Elsa is trying to escape the city, unaware of what's happening to her sister. Hans finds her and lies, telling her Anna is dead because of her, that she froze her own sister's heart. Elsa collapses in grief. Hans seizes the moment, raising his sword to strike, but Anna sees it all. Summoning the last of her strength, she throws herself in front of Elsa, turning to solid ice just as Hans's blade comes down. The sword shatters against her frozen form. Elsa, devastated, clings to her sister, weeping, believing she's lost her forever. Then, a miracle. The ice begins to melt, and Anna's heart beats again. The true act of love wasn't a prince's kiss. It was the bond between two sisters. Elsa realizes that love was the key all along, and with it, she finally learns to control her powers. She lifts the eternal winter, bringing back summer to the kingdom. Hans and the Duke are exposed and locked away for their treachery. Anna surprises Kristoff with a brand new sled, keeping her promise, and the whole city celebrates the return of joy, warmth, and love. On the frozen square, Elsa creates a shimmering rink, inviting everyone to skate and laugh together. The people cheer for their queen, for the sisters reunited, and for the power of true love that saved them all. And that's how the first Frozen story ends. Our story begins in the past. Young Elsa and her sister Anna play together as Elsa uses her magic to build a snowman. Their father joins them and tells a tale from his childhood about a mysterious enchanted forest far to the north. It was home to the Northuldra people, who could control the forces of nature, protected by the four spirits: air, water, fire, and earth. Back then, Elsa and Anna's grandfather, the king of Arendelle, visited the tribe and built a great dam as a gift of friendship. But during the celebration, something went wrong. A fight broke out between the two sides. No one knew who started it. The king was killed, and the forest was consumed by chaos. The spirits grew angry, unleashing stones and storms, trapping everyone inside a thick, magical mist. Anna and Elsa's father only survived because someone used magic to save him before everything went dark. When he woke up, he was back in Arendelle, and the forest was sealed forever. As he finishes the story, he warns Elsa that one day the forest's powers will awaken again, and when that happens, they must be ready. And then we move to the present day, the day Anna and Elsa's parents passed away. A royal guard comes to tell Elsa it's time to speak to her people. But suddenly, she hears a strange voice, the same mysterious sound her father once spoke about. She asks the guard if he heard it too, but he says no. That's when we realize Elsa is the only one who can hear it. That night, Elsa sits with Anna and Kristoff, playing a fun game together. But when it's Elsa's turn, the voice calls again. She freezes, gets nervous, and quietly walks away. Anna senses something's wrong with her sister. Meanwhile, Kristoff is trying to prepare for something special. He wants to surprise Anna and propose. He even has the ring ready. But when he tries to talk to her, she bumps into him by accident, and the ring slips from his hand. He rushes to catch it before it's lost, while Anna keeps talking non-stop, never giving him a chance to say a word. Later, Anna goes to Elsa's room and finds her wearing their mother's dress, looking troubled. When Anna asks if she's okay, Elsa lies and says she's fine. That night, unable to sleep, Elsa hears the voice again. This time, she decides to follow it. She runs outside, sees a glowing light in the distance, and chases after it. It disappears, so she uses her magic, forming countless ice crystals in the air. But then she notices something strange. The crystals are marked with symbols of the 4 elements: air, water, fire, and earth. Suddenly, a bright light shines across the sky, and the ice crystals fall all over the city. Moments later, the water dries up. Fierce winds blow through the streets, and the ground starts to shake. Everyone rushes out of the kingdom in fear. Anna turns to Elsa and asks what's happening. Elsa looks at her and says, "The Enchanted Forest has awakened, just like Father warned us. The voice I'm hearing, it's calling for help. The spirits of nature need me." And then everything changes. Those same mysterious spirits who once healed young Anna suddenly appear again. Their leader tells Elsa she must uncover why the Enchanted Forest has awakened and reveal the truth buried in the past. The truth about how the war between Arendelle and the North Uldra really began. Determined to find answers, Elsa decides to enter the forest herself. Anna refuses to let her go alone and insists on coming, along with Kristoff. Before leaving, Elsa asks the Spirits leader to protect her people until she returns. Soon, the 3 of them set off in Kristoff's sleigh, racing toward the unknown. Kristoff tries once more to propose to Anna, but she keeps changing the subject, too focused on Elsa and the strange call that keeps haunting her. Then suddenly, Elsa hears the voice again. She asks Kristoff to stop the sleigh and follows the sound deep into the mist, until they find themselves standing before a thick wall of fog, the edge of the Enchanted Forest. When Olaf tries to step in, the mist pushes him back. No one can enter or leave, but Elsa, using her magic, clears the fog, revealing massive stone statues of the 4 elemental spirits. They remember their father's story about the forest's powerful guardians. Together, they step inside. The forest is alive, glowing, mysterious, and breathtaking. Anna spots the great dam her grandfather once built for the North Uldra. While she's staring, Kristoff sees a chance to finally propose. But as always, Anna's attention is somewhere else. She's worried about Elsa. She runs off to find her. And just as they reunite, a sudden storm hits. A giant whirlwind lifts them into the air. Elsa reacts fast, summoning her magic and freezing the storm in mid-air, saving everyone from being swept away. And then something incredible happens. Elsa's magic suddenly brings back frozen memories of the forest's past. As Elsa studies them, she spots a familiar scene. A boy who looks just like her father, saved by a young Northuldra girl. Then a strange noise fills the air. Out of the mist appear the Northuldra people and the lost Arendelle soldiers, trapped in the forest for years. Old anger rises, and they're ready to fight again, until Elsa steps in. With one powerful blast of ice, she builds a wall between them, stopping the battle. The Northuldra leader stares at her in shock. How can someone from Arendelle wield magic? Elsa explains that nature called to her, that she's here to free the forest. Suddenly, a tiny glowing creature appears and sets the trees on fire. Flames spread fast, but Elsa calms herself and uses her power to put them out. The creature, a small fire spirit, stares at her with trust, and just then she hears the voice again. The little salamander reacts too, as if it knows where the sound is coming from. Elsa decides to follow it. Anna's scared for her, but Elsa reassures her she'll be fine. A Northuldra man steps forward, telling Elsa the fire spirit belongs to their tribe. Later, Elsa and Anna return to the ice memory and discover something stunning. The girl who saved their father was their mother. She was Northuldra. That's why Elsa was born with magic. The forest people celebrate her as one of their own. And that night, Elsa learns from an elder that nature has 4 known elements. But there's a mysterious 5th spirit, one that connects them all. The same voice calling Elsa might be that 5th spirit. And suddenly, the ground shakes violently. Huge stone giants rise from the earth, their steps shaking the forest. Everyone freezes in fear. Those giants are known to hate humans. Elsa wants to go and reason with them, but Anna stops her, reminding her their mission is to find the source of the voice, nothing else. Then someone warns them. The giants already know they're here, so they decide to move north, toward the voice. Anna asks about Kristoff and learns he's somewhere in the forest with one of the Northuldra people. She's upset. While far away, Kristoff is actually preparing a romantic surprise to propose to her. Surrounded by reindeer, he confesses his love aloud, only to realize he's talking to the Northuldra leader instead of Anna. She tells him Anna went north with Elsa. He sighs, hurt that she left without a word. Meanwhile, Elsa and Anna reach a lonely, misty shore. And what they find there leaves them speechless. A wrecked ship, their parents' ship. They step inside carefully, searching for answers. Anna finds a message written by their mother, saying they had discovered the source of Elsa's power. A map falls open, pointing to a river far to the north. Anna suddenly remembers what Olaf once said, "Water holds memories." She uses her magic to draw memories from the water on the ship's floor, freezing it into clear ice shapes. And there they see it, their parents sailing toward the river, hoping to learn how to contain Elsa's growing power, afraid it might one day harm people. Elsa feels crushed by guilt, but Anna comforts her, telling her she's not to blame, and that she's the only one who can lift the curse and bring peace back to the forest. Elsa then admits something. There's a 5th spirit, one that connects all others, and it's waiting for her in that river. Anna refuses to let her go alone, warning her that no one has ever crossed those waters and lived. Elsa hugs her tightly. Then, with tears in her eyes, conjures a small ice boat, places Anna and Olaf inside, and gently pushes them away. She knows this journey she must face alone. After a while, Elsa reaches the river's edge. She uses her magic to cross, but the water fights back, rising in massive waves. Suddenly, a glowing water horse appears, attacking her fiercely. Elsa struggles, then realizes this isn't an enemy. It's the spirit of water guarding the river. She uses her powers to calm it, creating a rope of ice and climbing onto its back. At last, she tames it and rides across the water toward a dark cave where the mysterious voice calls again. Inside, Elsa finally discovers the truth. The fifth spirit is ice, the bridge that connects all elements, and she is that spirit. The voice guiding her all along is her mother's. Memories flood the cave, her childhood, her parents' love, and then her grandfather. She sees the truth. He was the one who started the war, building the dam not as a gift, but as a trap to weaken the forest people. Determined to learn more, Elsa goes deeper into the cave, but the power there overwhelms her. Her magic drains away, and she slowly freezes. Just before she turns to ice completely, she sends a burst of light carrying all her memories straight to Anna. Far away, Anna and Olaf are trapped in a cold cave. When the light reaches them, Anna sees everything: her grandfather's betrayal, the truth about the dam, and Elsa's sacrifice. Heartbroken, Anna realizes there's only one way to fix it. She must destroy the dam and set the forest free. And suddenly, Olaf starts to melt, and Anna realizes Elsa is in danger. He disappears completely, and Anna, heartbroken, steps out of the cave. But after a moment of despair, she gathers her courage again. She knows what she has to do: destroy the dam. Anna rushes to the giants and provokes them to chase her. She leads them straight to the dam, dodging rocks as they throw them her way. The ground shakes. She falls, but Kristoff arrives just in time to save her. Then, she begs him to take her to the dam. When they arrive, the general of Arendelle's army stands guard, ready to defend it. He tells Anna her grandfather ordered them to protect the dam at any cost. But Anna tells him the truth. Her grandfather betrayed the forest, started the war, and cursed them all. The only way to make peace is to destroy the dam. The general believes her and helps draw the giants' attention. Huge boulders rain down, and finally the dam breaks apart. At that same moment, the fifth spirit, ice, appears in the sky. Elsa is freed from her frozen prison, revived by the balance restored. She falls into the river, but the water horse rescues her and carries her home. The water rushes toward Arendelle, threatening to flood the city. But Elsa rides in, using her magic to hold the waves back just in time. The people cheer. Arendelle is safe again, and the curse on the forest is lifted. The fog disappears, and the two peoples, the forest tribe and the city, are finally united. Anna, still mourning her sister, suddenly spots a shimmering ice shape flying nearby. She follows it to the mountain's peak, and there she sees Elsa, alive, riding her magical horse across the water. Overwhelmed with joy, Anna runs to her and hugs her tightly. Elsa thanks her for saving both their worlds. Kristoff joins them, relieved and smiling, and Elsa revives Olaf with her magic. Anna lovingly reattaches his wooden arm, happy to have him back. In that perfect moment, Kristoff kneels and proposes to Anna, and she says yes, her heart full of joy. Later, Elsa passes the crown of Arendelle to Anna, choosing instead to live in the Enchanted Forest, her true home, where she can protect the balance of nature as the fifth spirit. During Anna's coronation celebration, she sends a letter to Elsa, inviting her to join the festivities. Elsa smiles, rides her water horse, and gallops across the waves to reunite with her sister. And just like that, our magical story comes to an end.